What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dylan, and if you're not aware, there was a Resident Evil showcase yesterday as of the recording this video, and they dropped a demo. They dropped the third-person Resident Evil 7 update demo, which is actually pretty funny. This is now the third demo that Resident Evil Village has gotten. We got the Maiden demo, which kind of just set up the show. It was a graphical showcase and kind of set the vibe for the game. Then we got the actual gameplay demo, where you can go through the castle or go through the village. And now we've got the third-person demo for the upcoming Winter's DLC, which I believe drops in a week. I think it drops in a week. Let me confirm. Yes, confirmed. It drops on October 28th, so next Friday. Very exciting stuff. But I really wanted to check out the third-person perspective of this game. If you watched me play this game my first time through on Twitch, then you know that I really don't love the first-person point of view. It's fine. It works great. I loved Resident Evil 7 and 8, but something about that third-person Resident Evil feel, dude. When you play Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, or Resident Evil 4, 5 and 6 even too. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I love the third-person Resident Evil. I love the way it controls. I love the way it feels. So when they announced that they were doing this, yeah, first off, I was shocked. I was shocked. This is no small amount of work. It is not an easy thing to turn a first-person game into a third-person game. It's not just a snap of the fingers. Oh, let's just zoom the camera out. No, you gotta like redo animations, ensure that the character interacts with the environment properly, to make sure all the physics are correct. Now, I'm not a developer, but I mean, that's just common knowledge, I would say. This is not an easy thing to do, and I have very much been looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's just get into the gameplay though, and we'll kind of shuffle around the castle a little bit. I'll give you guys my impressions, and yeah, we'll get to look forward to it in a week. And right away, you can choose actually first person or third person. So you can actually play through both, I guess, to kind of compare and contrast the two. Or if you've never played the game at all, then boom, there you go. There's your first person. But we're obviously going to check this out. 60 minutes limited. Yeah, that's fine. I accept your terms. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is just insane. I am geeking out, dude. Oh, I can't believe it. It's Ethan Winters in third person. I think this does so much for Ethan. Now, one thing I don't like, I can't go all the way around. He like turns away. I'm not doing that. I'm not controlling Ethan in that instance. I'm trying to do a 360 camera view, and he's like turning away from the camera, which I don't like. I want to see his face. I want to see his fucking face. That's one thing that has annoyed me in Resident Evil 7 and 8, is that Capcom, for whatever reason, just does not want to show Ethan's face. I don't know why. You know, I don't know why. Are they trying to put us more in the shoes of Ethan Winters? But if that's the case, then you might as well just put a character creator and make it more of an RPG. You know, you might as well cut all the lines of dialogue and all his relationships and stuff. So I don't really get why they're so afraid to show us his face. And it looks like they still don't want to show it to us all the way. We can get like a little he even turns his head away. He's so camera shy. Why? Now, forgive me, I don't remember all the solutions to these puzzles, so I'm gonna have to refigure these out. Oh, never mind, I'm so smart. Good thing I'm a genius. Oh, you know what? One thing I haven't tested is the quick turn, and this is just like the best thing in Resident Evil. I believe this was in the first person mode as well, but I don't think it was quite as useful. Obviously, like, just your perspective now is widened. You can see more things around you, which is great. And the 360 turn in a horror franchise especially is so comforting. Just to know if you hear any little thing behind you, you can just, oh, what was that? You know, what was that? You know, and I feel like more games should have just a quick turn. You just press back on the joystick and then press circle, and you can do a quick 180. I think more games should have that, especially when you're playing controller. You know, it can sometimes be slow moving, a little clunky. So that's one of my favorite additions that Resident Evil has applied to their games as of late. But what I think this third-person point of view is going to do for the game and for the character of Ethan is just add some characterization to him, man. I mean, I've never felt a particularly strong connection with Ethan, and you know, part of that is due to the writing. I don't think his dialogue is very good, and he himself is an idiot. Nice. So, you know, the writing is partially to blame, but I also think not being able to see his character throughout the game is, you know, plays a big role in that. I think I have more of attachment to Ethan's left hand than I do to Ethan himself. You know, his left hand gets more screen time than anything else. So I think just being able to see his character and go through this stuff just will definitely help. It's some kind of attachment from us. Man, I cannot wait for this. This feels very good. It feels, if you've played either of the remakes, 2 or 3, then that's what you can expect. This feels super good. Oh yeah. There she is. There's one of our girls. Oh god. The cutscenes are still in first person. Which, I mean, that totally makes sense. I don't know why, but I don't know. I guess it's something to point out.
String you up, slice your jugular, and just watch.
Yeah, whenever there's like an in-game cutscene, it zooms back in on his hands. The most famous hands in gaming. And on occasion, the most unfortunate. Okay, we're getting back down into the... there's Dimitrescu. We're getting down into the crypts, which means we're going to get to actually do some combat, finally. Not that I expect the combat to be, like, super surprising or anything, but, yeah, we'll get to shoot our gun a couple times, so that's cool. Alright, man, our first bit of combat. Oh, you can shoot their knees out in this game, I forgot. Oh, ow, he pat me on the back. Nice friendly pat on the back.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
God damn it, Cassandra. Oh shit, that's a dead end. Up, up, up.
Squeeze the blood out when they're alive, and it's...
Oh, shotgun, nice.
Where are you going, little one?
Is that the end? Yep, that's the end. Okay. Well, quick little thing to give you an hour. I was expecting like an hour of content. It's been a while since I've done this demo. But no. Quick, like 10 to 15 minutes if you kind of take your time and walk around a little bit. But impressions, it was great. That was great. That's Resident Evil 8 with third person mode. That's what it is. It's Resident Evil 8, but it feels like RE2 and RE3 remake, which are my favorite horror games of all time. Well, RE2 is. RE3, you know, had some issues and stuff, but as far as like a feel, how's the gameplay feel? Fantastic. Incredible. If you played this game once before and you kind of said, this game was really good, but I wish we had third person, this is it, baby. This is a definitive of a third person experience as I can imagine. This feels so good. It doesn't feel like they cut any corners at all. Honestly, Capcom, like, y'all are on fire right now. Resident Evil is back. I mean, it is probably bigger than it's ever been. This DLC is incredible. We got, of course, the third person mode. We've got Resident Evil Mercenaries, which, if you don't know, is kind of an arcadey game mode that it's in a lot of Resident Evil games in the past, where you get to play as characters from the story mode, but they give you a bunch of crazy guns and a bunch of ammo, and they kind of let you go on these wild killing sprees. I've never really been all that interested in mercenary mode before, but this one they're going to let you play as some of the villains like Dimitrescu and Magneto, whatever the hell his name is, Heisenberg, I think it was, right? So you're gonna get to play as some of the villains, and that's intriguing to me. That is intriguing to me. So I will probably check out Mercenaries, if at least just like once or twice, just to kind of see what it's like. But I don't have too much interest in that. But then of course we have the actual additional content DLC. And you know, in that extra content, we're gonna get to play as Rose Winters, obviously Ethan's daughter. She's got some like crazy powers. It seems like we're gonna be going into some really trippy, mind-bending kind of like realms, maybe something outside of reality. I don't really know what's gonna happen there, but that is also in third person. Shout outs, and that looks really good. I mean, it just, this DLC looks absolutely worth your money. I don't know what the price is even gonna be. Let me see, how much is this thing going to cost? Dude, it's $20. That is like nice. I was kind of expecting like maybe 30, like 10 bucks per like edition maybe. I don't know. I was kind of feeling like 25 to 30. $20 DLC for what is essentially a new game. Like playing RE8 in third person essentially is going to feel like a new game, which is awesome. Plus Mercenaries, plus Shadows of Rose, extra content for 20 bones. That's a steal in my opinion. I think that's great. And you can buy the Resident Evil 8 Village Gold Edition, which comes with the base game and all of the DLC as well. I assume that's going to be full price, you know, 70 bucks or whatever, maybe even more. I don't know. But man, hats off to Capcom. This feels really good. I'm assuming the other stuff is gonna be great. So yeah, it gets my seal of approval. Definitely gonna pick this up. Of course, it comes out on the same day as Bayonetta though. That's a tough sell. I'm gonna have to play Bayonetta 3 first, I would think. Maybe I'll play them side by side. I don't know. We shall see. They're both short games, but we'll see. That's a tough sell. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for us here today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Are you going to be picking up the RE8 DLC day one? Are you excited for third person mode? Are you excited for Mercenaries? Or are you just going to, you know, dive into the Shadows of Rose and kind of be done with it? Tell me what you think down below. Do you think RE8 needed third person mode? Did you wish third person mode was there from the very beginning, from RE7, or did you quite like the first person stuff? I'm curious about all this, so let me know down in the comments and we'll chat it out. Otherwise, like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.